The story begins inside a massive alien war council, a chamber so large that it echoes with every step. The ceiling rises like a dark metal mountain, covered with glowing symbols. Around the center of the room stands a group of tall, armored alien commanders. Their armor shines like polished stone, and their eyes glow with cold confidence. A huge star map floats above the center table, bright, detailed, alive. Today the star map shows something unusual. Something small. Something slow. Something the aliens find funny. A hologram of Earth's small fleet appears in the air. The ships look old, covered in metal plating with rusty gray surfaces. Their engines glow weakly. There are no energy shields, no advanced weapons, nothing impressive at all. The alien commanders burst into laughter. One commander, a tall reptilian creature with sharp blue scales, slaps the table. "These humans still use metal ships," he says. "Primitive design. No shields. No energy cores. Their ships will break the moment our weapons touch them." Another commander laughs even louder. "They are like children playing with toys. They cannot enter our territory and expect to survive." Their laughter spreads across the chamber like thunder. It shakes the room. It shakes their confidence even more. To the aliens, humans are nothing, an infant species with weak technology and simple thinking. A species not worth fearing. But then, something changes. The star map flashes. A strange human signal appears on the screen. A message. Short, cold, terrifying. "Do not approach." The alien commanders fall silent for a moment, not because of fear but because of confusion. A small, weak human fleet, warning them? The reptilian commander snorts. "They think they can scare us?" Another alien smirks. "Maybe they do not know how strong we are." Or maybe, a third commander says slowly, "they want to bluff. Like small animals trying to look big." The aliens laugh again, but this time the laughter is forced. Something about the message feels wrong, too confident, too quiet, too calm. The commander of the council finally speaks. His voice is deep and commanding. "Move our fleet forward. Destroy the human ships. End this quickly." The alien fleet begins to advance through space. Hundreds of shining warships with powerful shields and bright plasma cannons. They move like a metallic storm, glowing in the darkness. The humans do not run. The humans do not hide. The humans remain still. As the alien ships close in, they expect panic. They expect the humans to retreat. They expect crying or desperate signals or some sign of fear. But they see none. Human ships keep drifting in space, dark and silent. The alien commander frowns. "Why are they not moving?" "Maybe their engines are too weak," another alien says. "Or maybe their pilots are too scared." But then, something unexpected happens. The human ships begin to turn. Not fast. Not loud. Not dramatic. But quietly. Smoothly. Almost like they were waiting for this moment. The alien commander laughs softly. "They want to face us? Foolish." At first, the aliens see nothing strange, only metal plates shifting slightly on the human ships. Then the hulls begin to open in certain places. Not like normal weapon ports, but like giant machines waking from sleep. Massive magnetic coils unlock, long mechanical arms sliding out from the sides. Blue lines of electricity begin to pulse across the coils, growing brighter and brighter. The alien laughter suddenly stops. "What are they doing?" one commander whispers. Another leans forward. Those look like old kinetic weapons." "Kinetic?" the reptilian commander scoffs. "No one uses those anymore. Too simple. Too weak." But as the coils glow brighter, every alien in the chamber feels a silent fear rising inside them. Something about these weapons looks different, stronger, more precise, more deadly. The room grows quiet. The humans are activating something old, but something perfected. Something the aliens abandoned long ago because they thought energy weapons were better. The coils glow brighter still, blue, sharp, and frightening. The council commander speaks slowly now, his voice shaking slightly. "Zoom in. I want to see that weapon closely." The hologram zooms in. The aliens see long magnetic rails, aligned with perfect engineering. The metal is old, but the design is advanced. Too advanced. The rails hum with terrifying power. Suddenly, the humans send another message. "Final warning." The aliens freeze. The chamber grows cold. The humans say only two more words. "Railguns online." The energy in the room changes. Every alien commander feels the fear they never expected to feel from humans. The humans are not panicking. The humans are not weak. The humans are not playing games. They are preparing a weapon the aliens do not understand. A weapon the aliens cannot predict. A weapon the aliens cannot block. Not with shields. Not with armor. Not with anything they have. The aliens stare at the glowing human weapons. In that silent moment, the truth enters their hearts. They underestimated humanity. They mocked the wrong species. And now, they will face the railguns. The Alien War Council watches the screen carefully. The glowing blue coils on the human ships continue to charge, brighter and brighter, like lightning trapped inside metal. For the first time the aliens feel unsure. A young alien officer enters the room, breathing fast. "Commander. The human ships, they are locking targets." The alien commander frowns. "Locking targets? On us?" Another officer checks the readings again. "Yes, sir. Their aim is perfect. They are locking on every ship in the first row." The council chamber becomes heavy and silent. How are their scanners so good? We cannot even read their weapons. This is impossible. The alien commanders exchange nervous looks. But their pride does not let them show fear. Finally, the council leader slams his fist on the table. "We attack first. Humans want to scare us. We will show them our real power." He raises his voice. "Order the fleet, fire. White medium star, the aliens strike first." In deep space the alien warships begin charging their weapons. Huge plasma cannons glow red. Missile bays open. Energy torpedoes form like bright suns. The alien fleet looks like a storm of fire preparing to burn everything in its path. Inside their ships, alien captains give the same command. "Target the nearest human ship. Destroy it completely." A moment later, boom. The first wave of alien plasma blasts rushes through space. Hundreds of glowing projectiles fly toward the small human fleet. Missiles scream through the darkness. Energy torpedoes create waves of burning light. The aliens smile with confidence. "No way their primitive metal ships can survive this," one commander says. But then the explosions clear. And the aliens see something that freezes every heart in the council chamber. White medium star, the human ships, are still there. The smoke fades. The light fades. The battlefield becomes clear again. The human ships have taken direct hits. Yet they are not destroyed. Not even close. Their hulls are dented. Metal is scratched. Heat scorches the outer plates. But the ships still fly. Strong. Unbroken. Silent. "They survived," one alien whispers. "That is impossible," another says. "Alien shields should have melted the metal. Alien plasma should have cut the ships in half. But the humans are simply taking the damage. No shields. No magic. Just pure engineering. Human engineering." The council leader narrows his eyes. "These ships, what are they made of?" A scientist in the back answers softly. "Commander, their metal is old, yes. But the density is higher than anything in our database. Almost unnaturally strong." Another scientist analyzes the scans. "It is primitive metal, but refined again and again. Strengthened beyond logic. Humans upgraded old technology to its absolute limit." The aliens stare at the screen in disbelief. They expected weak prey. But they found something else entirely. Something dangerous. "White medium star, the human message." Suddenly, a new transmission appears on the alien screens. Human voice. "Come. Steady. Emotionless. Alien fleet. You have attacked the United Earth ships. We will now respond." The alien commanders feel a cold wave rush through their bodies. Humans were not angry. Humans were not shouting. Humans were calm. Calm is scarier than anger. Then the message ends with two final words. "Brace yourself. White medium star railguns." The first shot. The coils on the human ships reach full power. Blue energy flows across the metal rails. The magnetic fields hum like distant thunder. Inside the alien warships, alarms begin to scream. Unknown weapon detected. Unknown energy pattern. Unknown danger. The council leader shouts. "Raise shields to maximum. Prepare defenses." Alien shields glow bright, forming thick walls of energy. The humans fire. There is no explosion. No bright light. No dramatic beam. Just a silent flash. A metal slug launched at unbelievable speed. The railgun round hits the first alien warship. Foam, crack. The slug tears through the shield like paper. It drills through the armor. Through the hull. Through the core. One single shot. One single moment. The alien ship explodes into a cloud of fire and metal. The council chamber erupts into shock. How? What? What kind of weapon does that? No energy? No plasma? Just metal? The scientist's voice shakes. It is kinetic force, but far stronger than anything we have ever seen. It is a perfect weapon. White medium star panic begins. On the battlefield, more railguns charge. More blue coils glow. The human ships slowly rotate. Calm, controlled, deadly. The aliens try to reposition, but the humans have already aimed. Boom. 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 3 more alien cruisers explode instantly. The alien captains panic. Shields are useless. We cannot track their shots. Our armor is useless. What do we do? The council leader feels fear crawl across his spine. These humans are not the weak species they thought. They are hunters. Silent hunters. And railguns are their claws. White medium star, the aliens realize the truth. A quiet voice breaks the silence in the War Council. It comes from the oldest alien scientist. He speaks slowly, almost whispering. We laughed at them because their technology looked old. But we never asked one question. All commanders turned toward him. Why would a species still use primitive metal? Unless they made it stronger than our shields. The room falls silent as the scientist finishes. We did not find weak humans. We found humans who mastered the old ways and turned them into weapons that can destroy empires. The council leader feels the truth hit him like a blade. They underestimated humanity. They mocked humanity. And now humanity was responding. With railguns. And with terrifying calm. The alien fleet tries to reform after the first devastating railgun hits. Explosions still burn in the void. Broken pieces of alien ships float like dead stars. But the humans remain silent. Their ships stay in perfect formation, glowing coils ready, engines quiet, standing like steel predators waiting for the next strike. Inside the Alien War Council, fear begins to spread like fire. One commander shouts, "Order our ships to scatter. If we stay close together, they will keep destroying us one by one." Another commander pushes him aside. "No. We must regroup and attack together. Overwhelm them." Their voices clash. Their pride is breaking. The council leader raises a hand and silences them all. "Enough. We will not be destroyed by a primitive species." But even he sounds unsure now. He turns to the technicians. "Show me the human fleet again." The hologram zooms in. The human ships still look old. Still look metallic. Still look simple. But now, the aliens see something they missed. Small stabilizer fins aligned with perfect balance. Multiple magnetic rails operating together. Precision engineering humans should not have. A technology humans improved quietly in the shadows, while the galaxy ignored them. White medium star, the alien fleet tries another attack. In space, the alien captains receive new orders. Use energy wave cannons. Push them away. Alien ships begin to glow. Energy gathers. Long-range wave cannons prepare to fire. This weapon does not aim to destroy, it sends a massive shockwave, enough to tear apart weaker ships. "We will crush them with force," an alien captain shouts. The cannons fire. A giant wave of blue energy spreads across space, shaking everything it touches. The wave slams into the human ships. And stops. Just stops. The alien captains stare in disbelief. How? The wave did nothing. That is impossible. Where alien ships would have been pushed back or torn apart, the human ships remain still. The metal hulls absorb the force with almost no reaction. Inside the council chamber, the scientist checks the readings again and again. His voice trembles. "Commander, I know why they survive our weapons." The entire room listens carefully. They built their ships for one purpose. "What purpose?" the commander asks. The scientist swallows hard. "To survive human weapons." The room freezes. Humans built ships to endure the extreme recoil and pressure of railguns. Weapons so strong that even humans feared them. If human ships can survive their own railguns, then alien weapons are nothing. White medium star, humanity sends a final warning. Another message arrives from the human fleet. The voice is calm. Cool. Professional. Alien fleet. You have used high-level weapons. This is your last chance to retreat. The aliens freeze. A small human fleet, giving them orders again. "They dare threaten us?" An alien commander growls. But another one whispers, "Maybe we should listen." "How can we retreat from primitives?" someone argues. "They are not primitives," the scientist replies. "They improved old technology beyond our understanding. Their railguns break physics." The room goes silent. The humans send a final line. "We do not wish for war. But if you continue, we will end it." The aliens know what that means. And they fear it. White medium star humans begin their second strike. The human ships reposition. Quiet, precise, deadly. Their coils charge again, brighter than before. Inside the alien ships, panic erupts. Prepare defenses. Evade the railgun fire. Move engines quickly. Shields at full power. But it doesn't matter. Not against railguns. Not against humans. The humans fire again. White medium star railguns, the storm of slugs. One after another. Fwam, fwam, fwam. Metal slugs blast across space faster than the eye can follow. Each slug hits its target with terrifying accuracy. One alien destroyer's front half disappears instantly. Another ship's engines explode. A third ship breaks in half, its shield shattered like glass. Alien captains scream. We cannot predict their shots. Our sensors cannot track the slugs. They hit instantly, no warning. We are being hunted. The alien fleet begins to fall apart. Some ships try to retreat. Some try to hide behind debris. Some simply shut down their weapons and surrender. But the humans do not chase them blindly. They fire only at ships still attacking. Precise. Controlled. Merciless when necessary. White medium star, the alien flagship, takes a hit. The flagship, the largest and strongest ship in the alien fleet, finally comes under fire. Its shields glow brightly. Its armor is thick. Carries thousands of soldiers. But a single railgun slug hits its side. The entire ship shakes. Metal plates fly off. Engines spark. The lights inside flicker. Inside the War Council, the hologram shows the damage in real time. The council leader's hands begin to shake. That slug almost destroyed our flagship. Another scientist whispers. One more hit, and it will. Silence fills the room. Pride begins to die. Fear begins to grow. White medium star, the aliens finally understand. The oldest council member stands slowly. His voice is soft but carries across the chamber. We thought humans were weak. We thought their metal was a joke. We thought their technology was primitive. He looks at the destroyed ships on the hologram. He sees the burning remains of their proud fleet. We were wrong. The others listen as he continues. Humans are not behind us. They took old technology and made it stronger than our most advanced weapons. The council leader closes his eyes. We have awakened a sleeping giant. White medium star, the human fleet stops firing. Something unexpected happens. The humans suddenly stop shooting. Their railguns go quiet. Their ships hold position. No chase. No finishing blow. Just silence. A message appears. Alien fleet, you can still retreat. We will not fire unless fired upon. The aliens stare at the message, confused. Humans could destroy them completely. Humans could end the fleet. Humans could wipe out their empire. But the humans don't. Humans show control. Humans show discipline. Humans show mercy. This is what scares the aliens the most. A species with the power to destroy them. And the strength not to. The battlefield grows strangely quiet. The alien ships that survived the railgun storm float in shock. Some burn silently. Some drift with broken engines. Some simply stop moving, frozen in fear. And the human fleet stands in perfect formation like steel wolves waiting for the next move. No celebration. No shouting. No pride. Just calm control. Inside the alien war council, the silence is heavier than any explosion. Dozens of commanders stare at the screen, unable to understand what they are seeing. Humans stopped firing. The council leader finally speaks, his voice softer than before. What? Why stop when they could destroy us completely? No one has an answer. White medium star alien captains try to regain control. In space, the alien fleet's remaining captains attempt to organize themselves. Weapons off. Engines damaged. Crew terrified. One captain shouts over the comms. Hold positions. Do not provoke them. Another captain whispers. We cannot fight those weapons. We need new orders. A third says quietly. Maybe they want peace? But the senior officers refuse this idea immediately. No. They are tricking us. Humans are using mercy as a weapon. Yet deep down, even they don't believe their own words. White medium star, a human ship moves forward. Suddenly, one human ship breaks formation. A single battleship slowly moves toward the alien fleet. Every alien heart freezes. Are they preparing another attack? Is this a warning? Why just one ship? The ship glides silently across space, its blue coils dim, its railguns inactive. It is not charging weapons. It is not aiming. It is simply approaching. Alien captains panic. Open fire? Retreat? Raise shields? But then a human voice appears across all alien communication channels. Come. Steady. Serious. We are sending a medical and rescue team. Do not fire. The aliens stare at one another in pure disbelief. Rescue team? For who? Then they realize. The humans are moving toward the alien ships. To help the wounded. To save lives. Lives of their enemies. The entire alien council freezes. White medium star, a shocking sight. The human ship stops near an alien cruiser that was badly damaged. Its engines are gone. Half the ship is burning from inside. Thousands of alien soldiers are trapped. The aliens expect weapons. But the humans send out small drones. The drones move quickly, cutting through debris, pulling survivors to safety. Alien soldiers stare at the hovering machines, too shocked to resist. The human voice speaks again. We offer aid. We do not attack those who cannot fight. Inside the council room, one commander closes his eyes. They saved our soldiers. Even after we attacked them first. Another whispers. What kind of species fights like monsters, but saves lives like heroes? White medium star, confusion spreads among the aliens. In the fleet, alien captains talk nervously. They have the power to destroy us, yet they help us? Why show mercy? What is their goal? No one understands. Some believe it is a trap. Some believe it is strategy. But most feel shame. For the first time, the aliens see humans not as weak creatures, but as warriors with honor. White medium star, the council leader breaks. The council leader finally lowers his head. His pride collapses. We have made a great mistake. The room goes quiet. We saw their technology and laughed. We saw their metal ships and mocked them. He looks at the destroyed fleet on the screen. We never asked what kind of minds could create weapons so perfect. Another commander adds softly. And what kind of hearts could stop firing when victory is guaranteed? The truth spreads through the room like a shadow. Humans are not simple. Humans are not backward. Humans are not weak. Humans are dangerous because they balance power with control. White medium star, the alien fleet makes a decision. The surviving alien captains finally contact the council. Command, we request permission to retreat. The council leader hesitates. Retreat? From humans? Something no one in the Empire ever imagined? But he knows the truth. If they continue fighting, they will lose everything. He speaks slowly. Permission granted. All ships, return home. The alien fleet slowly begins to pull back. Not with pride. Not with strength. But with fear. Fear of humans. Fear of railguns. Fear of a species they thought was primitive. The human ships do not chase them. They simply watch. Silent. Still. Merciful. White medium star, the final human message. As the alien ships retreat, a final human message is sent. We wish for peace. We do not start wars. But we protect our people. Remember this, alien fleet. The aliens hear every word clearly. And they understand the warning inside the kindness. Do not threaten Earth. Do not underestimate humanity. Humans do not brag. Humans do not show off. Humans simply act. Deadly when needed. Merciful when possible. White medium star, the galaxy will never be the same. Inside the War Council, the final hologram shows the human fleet calmly turning away, powering down their weapons, returning to their home world. A species the aliens mocked. Just defeated them in minutes. The council leader stares at the screen. Send word to all empires, he finally says. Everyone turns to him. His voice shakes. Tell them. Humans have awakened. The alien coalition's war fleet spread across the star map like a metal plague, hundreds of dreadnoughts, armadas, Titan-class siege ships. When their sensors detected Earth's first counterattack signal, they laughed. Primitive humans, launching missiles? Projectiles? Chemical warheads? They are children playing at war. But the laughter stopped when the missiles didn't stop. Thousands of objects emerged from hyperspace, small, silent, cold. Not missiles. Not drones. Not ships. Kinetic lances. Rod-shaped weapons made of hyperdense alloy. Unguided. Unstoppable. Fast. The aliens had shields optimized for energy beams, plasma strikes, antimatter detonations. They had no defense, for a metal rod traveling at 98% of light speed. The first alien dreadnought simply ceased to exist. No explosion. No fire. Just a quiet, horrifying puncture, a glowing hole drilled straight through its heart. Then another. And another. And another. Within 6 minutes, 73 alien warships were erased by weapons too simple for them to understand. White medium star, Chapter 2. inside the human command bridge. In Earth's orbit, inside the Atlas-class command carrier, silence ruled. Admiral Vance stared at the tactical map. His voice was cold, controlled. Alien fleets confirmed hit. Enemy casualties high. Human losses, 0. Around him, officers exchanged stunned looks. Not joy. Not pride. Fear. The kind of fear that comes when a species realizes its own power. Admiral, the tactical officer whispered. What if we've gone too far? Vance didn't answer. Because on another screen, more alien ships were arriving. Dozens. Hundreds. A full galactic coalition. They had expected humans to defend themselves. They had not expected humans to strike back with godlike precision. White Medium Star Chapter 3, The Alien Leaders Break. In the Alien Grand Council chamber, chaos reigned. The insectoid strategists clicked in panic. The reptilian warlords hissed threats. The crystalline elders hummed frantic warnings. They are not primitive. They are not weak. They fight with weapons we cannot calculate. This is not a war, this is an extinction. But their leader, the ancient Varakesh, raised a trembling hand. Silence. The room froze. Humans, he whispered, are using technology they should not possess. They accelerate matter to relativistic velocities. Their weapons ignore shields. They do not seek victory. They seek finality. He paused. They are efficient, cold, mathematical. Then he said the one sentence that shattered the room. We misjudged them. Humans are predators disguised as diplomats. White Medium Star Chapter 4, The Human Superweapon Revealed. The alien fleets regrouped, forming shield walls and war phalanxes, an entire star sector lit by their defensive grids. Millions of alien civilians across their empires watched the broadcasts in terror. But then, something massive appeared behind Earth's moon. Something the galaxy had never seen. A shape the size of a small moon. Black armor. Angular plating. A glowing spine of energy. Humanity's forbidden project. The Aegis Prime supercarrier. Built in silence. Powered by a reactor that should not exist. Carrying weapons that violated galactic treaties humans never signed. The alien fleets fell completely silent. What is that? Is it a warship? No, it's too big. Is it a megastructure? A planet killer? Then the human transmission activated. A simple message. No threats. No ultimatum. Just a voice. Stand down. Or we end this war in one shot. The aliens trembled. They had become the fearful ones. White Medium Star Chapter 5, The Moment Before the Storm. The galaxy held its breath. Alien admirals shouted for retreat. Alien soldiers prayed to their gods. Alien citizens screamed at their screens. But the human carriers continued powering up. Inside Aegis Prime, blue lights glowed along the reactor spine. The superweapon was charging, slowly, steadily, inevitable. Admiral Vance whispered, "Prepare for the final phase." Earth went silent. The galaxy went silent. The stars themselves felt as if they stopped moving. Because everyone knew. Part 6 would decide the fate of everything. The moment had come. Humanity's greatest warship, the Aegis Prime, hovered behind the moon like a sleeping titan awakening from ages of silence. Its reactor spine glowed with a cold blue light that made every alien sensor scream warnings the galaxy had never heard before. Across 100 worlds, alien citizens stared at their screens in terrified disbelief. Across Earth, every human held their breath. The war was seconds away from ending in a way no one imagined. White Medium Star Chapter 1, When the Weapon Wakes. Inside the Aegis Prime supercarrier, alarms pulsed in rhythmic, terrifying waves. Engineers strapped themselves into their stations as the ship shuddered, its systems channeling more power than any human-made object had ever attempted to hold. A single voice echoed through the carrier. Spinal weapon charging, 60%. Admiral Vance stood at the command platform, motionless, arms behind his back, eyes locked on the tactical map. Every alien fleet in the region was displayed as red dots. Hundreds of red dots. Thousands. And they were all aimed at Earth. 70%. The bridge dimmed. The air hummed. The deck vibrated. Vance whispered, almost to himself. They thought we were unarmed. They thought we were unprepared. They thought we were prey. His voice hardened. They will learn what it means to corner humanity. White Medium Star Chapter 2, The Alien Armada Charges. On the alien flagship Voraketh, their supreme commander stared at the incoming energy spike. What is that power level? Explain. The sensor officer's mandibles quivered. We cannot. The energy density exceeds our scale. Commander, this is not a weapon. It is a star. Impossible. Humans cannot. Then his words died. Outside the viewport, a kilometer-long beam of light flashed across space as the Aegis tested its alignment. A beam so bright it cast shadows inside the alien warship. The commander collapsed into his throne. No, he whispered. They built a weapon of mass cosmic distortion. Around him, the entire alien armada accelerated. Not toward Earth. Toward the moon. Toward the Aegis Prime. The alien fleet was going to gamble everything, every warship, every fighter, every drone, in a last, desperate attempt to reach the carrier before it fired. Admiral screamed orders. All ships, charge. Override caution. Maximum velocity. If that weapon fires, we die. The galaxy's largest fleet moved as one, forming a tidal wave of metal and rage. White Medium Star Chapter 3, The Earth Defense Line Holds. In Earth's orbit, humanity's entire armada waited like wolves guarding their den. The Orion dreadnoughts. The Vanguard destroyers. The Eclipse frigates. The Phantom stealth lances. And thousands of smaller ships, armed and ready. They formed a wall of steel between the alien fleet and Earth. But the aliens weren't aiming for Earth. They were aiming at Aegis Prime. And so the first battle began. A destroyer captain shouted. Hostile fleet incoming, engagement distance closing. Target locks confirmed. All units, fire. Space erupted. Beams. Missiles. Plasma. Kinetic bursts. The war began with a brightness that lit the moon's surface as if it were daytime. Human ships fought with brutal precision. Alien ships fought with desperate fury. One by one human vessels fell, burning. One by one alien dreadnoughts shattered like glass under relativistic strikes. But the alien wave pushed forward closer, closer, closer. Because they only needed one hit. One ship. One missile. One impact. To destroy the Aegis Prime before it fired. White Medium Star Chapter 4, Inside the Aegis Prime, The Countdown. Back inside the carrier the power levels climbed. 85%. 90. 93. The entire ship groaned as though the metal itself feared what it was becoming. Reactor temperature rising. Stability at critical threshold. We cannot hold this level for long. Admiral Vance did not blink. Hold it. A young officer finally broke. Sir, if we fire this, we might rupture space-time. Vance's reply was ice. Then let the universe remember who caused the rupture. White Medium Star Chapter 5, The Last 30 Seconds. The alien armada broke through the first human defense line. Then the second. Then the third. Ships exploded like falling stars. Earth's fleet was bleeding, burning, dying, but holding the line. Barely. A single alien dreadnought punched through and aimed directly for the Aegis Prime. Its engines roared like a collapsing sun. Its weapons fired every second. Its escorts flanked it like angry wasps. Admiral Vance saw it. The bridge faltered. Impact in 30 seconds. The alien dreadnought was massive. If it hit the Aegis Prime, the supercarrier would detonate with the force of a black hole. 20 seconds. Human fighters swarmed the dreadnought. Dozens died instantly. 15 seconds. The dreadnought kept coming. 10 seconds. The Aegis weapon reached 100% charge. The bridge fell silent. Even space fell silent. No one breathed. White Medium Star Chapter 6. The shot that ended a war. Admiral Vance spoke. Fire. The universe blinked. A beam of pure white light erupted from the spine of the Aegis Prime. Silent, blinding, absolute. It did not travel through space. It tore space open. Every alien ship in its path froze in place, their atoms pulled apart like threads of cloth. A shockwave of distorted gravity rippled for millions of kilometers. Sensors across the galaxy went dark. The alien dreadnought, mere kilometers from impact, vanished without even a scream. The alien fleet evaporated. Not destroyed. Not broken. Erased. Carved out of the universe like a page torn from a book. When the beam finally faded, it left behind a quiet, rippling scar in space. The greatest fleet in galactic history was gone. The war was over, or so everyone thought. The battlefield was silent. Not the silence of peace, but the silence of shock. A moment ago, thousands of alien ships filled the void around the moon. Now there was nothing. Just drifting pieces of metal. Just ashes glowing in the cold. Just silence so deep it felt like space was holding its breath. Human ships floated slowly through the wreckage, their hulls burned, their armor torn. Many crews cried. Some prayed. Others simply stared, unable to understand what they had just survived. But one thing was clear. Humanity had won. Not by luck. Not by chance. But by power the galaxy never believed humans could possess. The Aegis Prime hovered at the center of the destruction, its armor smoking, its beam cannon cooling. Thousands of emergency lights flashed along its long spine. Inside the ship, Admiral Vance exhaled for the first time in minutes. "Status report," he said quietly. A trembling officer answered. "Reactor stable. Weapon offline. Casualties high." Another officer spoke softly. "We saved Earth, sir." Vance looked at the glowing scar in space where the alien fleet once existed. "No," he whispered. "We changed the galaxy." White Medium Star Chapter 2. Across the galaxy, fear awakens. Far across the stars, in alien cities and homeworlds, billions watched the same broadcast. The moment the beam fired. The moment the fleet disappeared. The moment humanity revealed its true power. Every alien government froze. Every war council fell silent. Every general reevaluated their plans. Some collapsed to their knees in fear. Some screamed that humans were demons. Some began preparing for peace. Because now the truth was spreading like wildfire. Humanity was not weak. Humanity was not primitive. Humanity was now the strongest military force in the known galaxy. A single human ship, Aegis Prime, had destroyed a fleet larger than most empires. And the message this sent was terrifying. If one human ship can do this, what happens when they build 10? White Medium Star Chapter 3. On Earth, Victory and Fear. On Earth, the night sky lit up with explosions from the battle. Cities stopped. Families hugged each other. Crowds fell to their knees and cried as the alien fleet vanished. People shouted, "We did it. Earth is safe. No one can touch us now." Celebration spread across the world. But not everyone was celebrating. In a deep underground bunker, scientists and generals stared at the data from the Aegis Prime's weapon. One scientist whispered, "This beam didn't just destroy matter. It erased the fabric of space itself." Another added, "If we fire it again, we might tear a hole too big to fix." A general looked pale. "We may have won the battle, but we may have created a new danger." The room fell silent. Because the truth was clear. Humanity had built a weapon so powerful, even humans did not fully understand it. White Medium Star Chapter 4. The Survivor. On the far edge of the battlefield, a damaged alien battleship drifted among the debris. Its hull was cracked. Its engines dead. But inside, something moved. A single alien officer, scarred, burned, but alive, dragged himself to a communication console. He looked at the ruined star's cape, at the path carved through space. His voice trembled as he began recording. "To all allies across the Orion Arm. This is Commander Sorak of the Keth Dominion. Our fleet has been erased. Not defeated. Not destroyed. Erased." He coughed, blood dripping from his mandibles. "The humans have awakened a power we did not know they possessed. A weapon that should not exist. A weapon that breaks the laws of the universe." His hand shook. "I do not warn you out of hatred. I warn you out of survival." He leaned close, eyes wide with terror. "If humanity fires that weapon again, our galaxy will not survive them." He sent the message. Then the console died. The signal began spreading across space. And within hours, every major alien empire received the same broadcast. The galaxy began to tremble. White Medium Star Chapter 5. The Talk That Will Decide the Future. Back on the Aegis Prime, Admiral Vance stood alone, staring out the massive observation window. Earth glowed peacefully below. But space was wounded. The scar from the weapon still rippled like a dark ripple in water. A soft voice spoke behind him. "Sir, the United Earth Council wants to know your recommendation." Vance did not turn around. "Recommendation for what?" "For the future, sir. Do we build more Aegis-class ships? Or, do we dismantle this one?" He closed his eyes. He did not fear aliens. Not anymore. He feared humanity. Because once a species creates a weapon that can erase entire fleets, where do they stop? Slowly he answered, "Tell the Council, we must be careful. We now hold a weapon that can shape the galaxy's destiny. For good. Or for destruction." White Medium Star Chapter 6. The Final Twist. Far away, in a quiet part of the galaxy, ancient machines awakened in a forgotten system. Massive stone-like structures lit up with white energy. A deep, mechanical voice spoke in a language older than every star. "The key has been used." Another structure responded. The seal has broken. A third one whispered. The human weapon has awakened the old signal. And then, prepare the return of the first empire. The ancient machines turned their sensors toward Earth. Their lights glowed brighter. And for the first time in a million years, they began to move.